Yo, I come to you humbly on this rainy day. Check it out, without me giving my address up. Don't look where I live, weirdos. I won't be here by the time I post this video, so I'll be long gone. You're gonna pop up and see my ancestors and shit. I wanted to spontaneously record this. As you can see, I'm in a clutter house. It's just kind of the way it is. I don't care. It's not gonna take away from the value I'm about to add to you, okay? And not that I can add anything you don't already have, it's just realizations of what's always been inside, yes? The topic of this is going to be, just because we follow our passion, just because we're so relentlessly focused on our purpose while also letting it flow and it not being an issue, ain't no thing, you know, it's the balance of both. It's like walking that middle path. That doesn't mean we need to be admired for our work, even when we think we should be, even though we should feel entitled to that. It doesn't mean we're always going to be admired for our diligent passion. We're not going to be admired, you know, even for the good karma you think you might do, or I think I might do. It's like, oh, I picked up some trash. Surely this will come back around, you know, tenfold even. And it's like, it may help to think that way, but it's not always the case. And to think that, oh, I'm doing this, so I should automatically get something in return. What happens when we don't see the return for an extended amount of time? But then the moment you give up, it's like that one cartoon where that guy has the pickaxe and he gives up right before he hits the diamonds, and it shows him walking away. And then it shows like the other cartoon above him, I think, of someone fucked around and went all the way and found the diamonds. They mined for 4 hours straight and you only went for 3 hours and 58 minutes. And so I think of my own journey, rapping ever since I was 13, healing, I guess, consciously ever since I was around 18, 19. And I enjoyed the validation. Part of me still does, you know? You're so good at what you do. And it's at this point to where I'm a little competent than I was before, especially when I first started. Like, I know I have potential at least. Like, I may not be a full living legend like I would like to think I am in my head. Doesn't mean I'm still not going to think that, because I'm going to. Knowing it all comes from God. Knowing it all comes from God, but understanding like, hey, you can decide that you are this thing if you want to. I'm also humbled every time I think I know my shit. Every time I think I know it all. And throughout this experience, it's been cool to develop a skill, such as being able to freestyle off the top. Never stop. I got it all the time, so you can come shop. Get it while it's hot, fresh off of the block. I build it from the foundation up, the building blocks. It's fun to bask in, truly. I shouldn't be moved by the flattery, I think is what I'm getting at. It doesn't mean people need to come up to me and say, G-Von, wow, your raps are so good. Oh my goodness. Do you want a massage? Do you want your orifices to be pleasured? You don't have to expect it. I mean, that could be part of it. And there's power in saying no. You know, however many no's you give is, you know, depends on the focus of your yes, right? However, get right with God though. Anytime I'm upset, anytime I question, should I have more praise for all the work I've done? When really I ain't done shit, my ego will say. But it's like, you know, stay over there, ego. It's like, okay, sure, you haven't done shit compared to Elon Musk. We know. The average person hasn't, okay? Ego, stay over there. It's like, okay, God, I realize all these things. I recognize it. I accept it. I surrender, most importantly, because I don't know what I'm doing without you. I have to listen. I choose to listen to the sweet, still small voice, the intuition, the Holy Spirit, the Father, Mother, God, right? And that feels good. You know, surrender all that you can. It's just every thought, just, and the thought that I need to be better, I surrender it. I put it in your hands. The thought that I need a partner to feel complete, I put that in your hands. Oh, that feels so good. Okay. Oh, I don't want to get out and work out. I don't want to run in the rain. I surrender. It's in your hands. I take myself out of it. I do it anyways. And what's after surrender? Well, maybe I want to refill with how I prefer to feel because I surrender my thoughts. Cool. Yay, good job. You recognized and accepted and surrendered. Cool. So now, how about refilling, choosing to become a generator of emotion? Isn't that exciting? Refill with love, peace, joy, and abundance. Passion, purpose. How about compassion, faith, right? Diligence, whatever. You want to refill with qualities of God, qualities of love, qualities of wisdom, higher aspects of yourself. Who do you want to be? You obviously surrender the thoughts that were hurting, or thoughts that you feel like would be helpful. Like, oh, when I get this, then I'll be happier. If only I was a trillionaire right now, then I would be stable, and I totally wouldn't be insane or anything with my emotions. Like, me? Oh no. If I had $1 trillion, I'd be good. But I don't, so I'm not good. God's like, keep going, keep praying. Just don't stop praying. I've recognized, I've accepted, I've surrendered. I have refilled with what I prefer to feel. And now I'm just grateful. I'm grateful I'm able to do this. I'm grateful I'm able to bring through what it is I'm meant to bring through in this lifetime. Because I'm not meant to bring through complaining and bitching and moaning in this lifetime. Most certainly, I could. But if I was at all observant, if I was at all keen to the way I'm affecting my environment by bitching, moaning, and complaining or judging, I would see my realities telling me change or keep suffering. You know, some people are like, they get like a hit, you know, out of bitching, moaning, and complaining. And that's just the life they choose to live. I would still talk to them. I would still show them love and forgiveness. Then I figure out all you do is bitch and moan. And then I get out of there quick, fast, and in a hurry. Why do I say this? How does this circle back around to at all what I was talking about with you don't always have to be praised and you don't always have to try to be better. It's always the middle way, right? And how does this connect? We have to be able to walk away and walk to. We have to be able to walk away and approach, if you will, things that are in alignment. Action is the highest form of prayer. And by me walking away from someone that bitches, moans, and complains, and let's say I walk to someone who understands the middle way, at least a little more than the other person, I am subcommunicating on many levels that I'm not going to tolerate this. I'm not going to judge it. I'm not going to sit here and have a, what do they call it? Fucking misery party, pity party. Okay. All in favor for the pity party, not me. Okay. And that's the highest form of prayer. So I walk away and I tell God, I want better than this. Women, I found, are impeccably good at this. And I used to be on the red pill, like women are this and women are that. Women are too emotional, right? They're not like men, all logical. The big point I'm getting at is by acting, by moving, by behaving, by changing your demeanor and your subcommunication, by further calibrating yourself, you are able to remain aligned. I'm not expecting to be praised. I'm not wanting something to be done to me because I'm always doing to my environment. I'm always the cause. Me and God are the cause, and together we help others, we serve others, we relate to others, we laugh with others, we share with others, we express with others, we exchange with others. And so knowing that I am the best I can be right now. I don't always have to be better. I don't always have to be Brady and always be frustrated when I miss a pass, because with God, I am the best I can ever show up. I am the best I can be right now in this moment, regardless of what I was 5 minutes ago when I wasn't consciously thinking of God, or when I was in my ego a little bit. I roll with God right now, and I choose to let God flow through me right now, not just in this video. And I'm not just talking about me. I say I, referring to anyone in general, through your work, through your passion, through your focus, through showing up with people you know you really need to show up for, your family, your friends, that one person that you really don't want to see, but you know you're going to have to engage with. How do you treat those things? You walk the middle way, okay? And the middle way isn't like, how do I do the middle way? I just have to think about how to be balanced. It's such a hard it's so strenuous. That's not the middle way, bro. It's simply what I said earlier. I recognize, I accept, I surrender, I refill, I'm grateful, and then I just give it to Holy Spirit. Let Holy Spirit take the reins, take the wheel, and steer me to the promised land. That's it. I'm trying to get you to focus on Holy Spirit. I'm trying to tell you that Holy Spirit is the foundation that you can build on top of with your crystals and your affirmations and incantations and visualizations. But you got to have the foundation first. And that's all I'm trying to say. And with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and turn off the cosmic water fountain, because I'm spraying like I ain't sprinkling like the rain, you hear me? I'm spraying like I'm peace from the clutter house. You already know, whatever room we walk in, we say, peace be unto this house, just like Jesus did. Sometimes I remember to say that, sometimes I don't. If you appreciate this, I know someone does, at least one viewer, Do I have my one viewer out there? If you like it, just comment, subscribe, share. Genuinely comment your thoughts. I'm not just saying that. What you think? What are you thinking? What do you got going on? How do you want to channel God below this video? I better not hear anything from an ego. Really, I'll leave you with this. When I was part of Aaron Abke's group, 40U, he would say, don't say your name when you come on to talk to him in a group chat setting. You want to say, I am the one expressing as Jivan, or whatever your name is. I am the one expressing as. I am the one, like you. I am the one. Hey, I'm still one. I'm not separate from you, but I'm just expressing as this person. That's what life is. We think we're separate, but we're just reflecting. It's all holographic and very, very automatic. It's kind of insane how, like, this shit's more intelligent than you would think AI would be. Like, thousands and thousands of times. That's how accurate our life is reflecting back to us. So adopt positive beliefs, because your beliefs create reality. You don't, I gotta see it first, then I'll believe it. No, you still want to be done to. You want to be fucked. If you're a guy, this is very relevant for you. You're wanting to be fucked by life. You're wanting things to be done to you. If you're a woman, okay. Like, I'm just playing. But still, it's like the dynamic. You want, even a woman, you want to be able to, yes, receive, okay? But you want to go out and fuck life. You want to be able to do to reality with God. That's a key nuance. Don't just do to like with your little ego and think you're hot shit, because you will get stepped on eventually. Stepped on with your emotions. Now you're not feeling like hot shit, and you think you gotta boss up a little bit more. Me, myself, and I, here I go again on my own. You're crashing out. Bad juju, right? Thank you for tapping into this video. This has just been a transmission. I just record whenever God tells me to record. I was like jamming out to some Destroy Lonely before this. Like, his unreleased shit goes hard and his released shit goes hard. I'll make another video because I do listen to like mainstream-ish music. It's not mainstream, but it's music that still does talk about drugs, sex, and violence. And I want to talk about how I relate to that and really get that on the table, because you don't have to be an ascetic or an ascetic. You don't have to be a fucking monk. You don't have to stop listening to what you want to listen to be spiritual. However, it does have an effect on what you soak up subconsciously. So how do you handle that? Forgiveness. You have boundaries. Always lead with love. Always respond with compassion. Sometimes I respond with anger, if I'm going to be real. But what is anger? It's a lower level form of passion. It's nothing never needs to be through. You're missing the point of the game if you feel like, I got to get this done. No, you don't. What do you want to get done? You want to die? You want life to be done? Oh no, you want this task to be done so you can move on to something else, to be done with that, and then be done with that, and then be done with that. No, you're just angry, bro. Your ego is trying to trick you to keep you from feeling like unshakable bliss in the moment. You're right there, but you're so angry that you want this to be done, when the key to your freedom is anger turns into passion. And now I'm intensely focused, and I'm getting like so much joy and satisfaction out of just flipping the pages of this book that I know I need to read 10 pages of because I put it on my planner. But it's not like, it's like, how do I do that? How do I find joy in such a stupid activity? It's so stupid. It's not like driving a fast car or playing video games. I get it. It's not as stimulating. How would you do it if you were a kid? Remember, you just played with toys out of your little toy box, like, you know? How would you go through life solving problems with the kid's mentality? Oh, I don't want to be like a stupid fucking kid. They're ignorant. They don't know anything. But do they? Are they pissed like you? Yeah, I mean, they might cry and scream, but they handle their emotions exactly how they need to. They process it, much like an animal when it gets bitten in the wild. Process, fucking spaz out, right? And then they're good. I'm good. Next, like, cool. I was just crying a few seconds ago, but this army toy looks pretty interesting. Oh, there's 2 army toys? Oh, maybe they can have a little battle. So now I'm treating my everyday activities like, wow, flipping the page. As stupid as it seems, like, don't you feel it? When I just did that a few seconds ago, I felt the chills in my body because I was able to generate that emotion. Like, whoa, and more words. I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. I love y'all. And again, If you like the video, literally press the like button, double tap wherever you see it. Comment your genuine thoughts. Don't just comment fire, bro. Like, what you really thinking, bro? Like, channel God down there, like I said before. Share it. What's the other one? Save it. One heart, one mind. To your one heart, one mind. Peace.